Hello everyone, I'm back and today I have an empties video for you. I've been collecting over the past 2 to 3 months some skincare, hair care, body care products that I've really been liking and I've come to the end of them, so I thought let's do an empties review. These are the products that I have today. There's a mixture of everything. Again, they've been collected over a few months, so this took a long time to do. What are my credentials, you might ask? Well, I'm a very picky bitch and I'm very particular. I also work in skincare, so that's what I have to say. There's no particular order to this, but there definitely is a winner out of the whole lot, and it is this lotion. I liked it so much. I'm on my third bottle now. These are two, both empty. Okay, so this one started out because I got the Skin 1004 Centella Ampule and I really noticed a difference in my skin. At least from my experience, no one really cares about like prioritizing calming, soothing ingredients in your skincare routine. But when you do, it works as like a quiet superhero to like boost your skin's health. And I noticed a big difference when I used that serum on my face. And so I thought I really want to incorporate that into my body. This is sorted, but this is not. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I went to Daiso looking for a centella based lotion. I absolutely adore this. It's more of like a liquidy gel. They say lotion, but it reminds me more of like a very thin serum for your skin. I loved this one during the day. If you go to pole, I've used this before in the morning and not slid off the pole or not had any problems. Mind you, I'm not really up the pole that much, sorry, but it's still, I found it really great. And especially in summer when it's like you don't want to have a thick lotion on. I think I get sensory wise, I hate the feeling of a thick lotion, but I have to lotion my skin. And so I found this during the day was amazing. And then at nighttime to layer this with like a thicker cream. It works as like the base layer that helps to spread out the thicker creams. I found my skin's a lot smoother. I haven't noticed tightening. That's not really my concern. It was more just moisturizing and calming. So I really, really love this one. And it's quite inexpensive for the size of it. Yeah, I'm obsessed with this one. So obviously a lot of these products were used in the height of summer. So a lot of them are just about like thin layers of either moisture or protection, because I already hate summer and I cannot stand the added factor of shit on me and feeling so much shit on me. So this is the sunscreen that I really like to use when I'm going to the beach or just in general day to day. It's the Banana Boat Sensitive Sunscreen Lotion. It's 50 plus UVA, UVB. I know that Banana Boat was involved in that testing controversy. I haven't checked this one up in particular, so I don't know. You do that. I'm still going to use this one for now. The texture of this is really lightweight. It reminds me of like a Korean sunscreen for your face, but in a body version. I have used other ones before, like the La Roche-Posay Anthelios one in that fugly, annoying ass container. But I really like this one as well. It's just really lightweight. It dries. It doesn't feel sticky. It protects you still. And it's water resistant. So that's my beach one. But I really liked this one. It's just really lightweight and really easy. And so that makes me want to use it more. I finally finished my L'Occitane almond hand cream. Now, so I really like the scent of this, but in terms of how much it costs and the usage of it, I really don't think it's worth it to me. I do really like this cream as like a bougie addition. Is it something that I rely on every day for moisturizing my hands? No. I just personally think that you can get a better, more moisturizing hand cream for a better price. But if you want something to be a little bit of a bougie addition, maybe you fucking hate your job, your desk job, and you want to just have a nice little boost of self-care during the day, then yeah, grab that. It's a lovely gift to get for someone to receive as well. The thing with these also is you really do need the little turn key. I find that helps to get the most out of it. But in general, bougie, worth it. Depends on your definition of worth it. Something that I think is definitely worth it though is this little bad boy. It's the Shiseido Urea Cream. It is a little bit pricier for the size of it. Now, this one is marketed as like a hand and foot balm, and I've used feet balms before and they're just like uncomfortably thick and waxy. Whereas this one, it still feels like a nice thick lotion, but it really does make a difference to any dry spots that you have. And I feel like my heels weren't as cracked when I'd use it. I didn't really know about urea. I just kind of picked it up because I liked it at my work. But I think people were saying that it can help with like KP on your arms or any like bumpiness that you have. So I did buy the body milk. Honestly, I can't justify the price. That's all that it is. 150 mils. I think I bought mine for like, it's like maybe $15 to $18. I just can't justify the price of it because this isn't going to last me. I'm a big girl. This isn't going to last. Okay. This is like, I think this lasted me about 2 weeks max. And that was me like not really using it and mixing it with my other Seeker lotion. In summary, great, cool. I don't want to buy it again. Not worth the money. This shit, holy shit, changed the game so much for me. I really have not had better scalp health or softer hair ever. So much so that I feel bad for some customers because I was also using a different conditioner and I've been telling customers, it's this conditioner, my hair's never been softer. I love it so much. But then I ran out of this, or I finished this, and then I was like, oh, maybe it wasn't the conditioner, it was definitely this oil. So it has onion oil and curry leaves, which I've never done any research into both of those ingredients for hair. It also comes with like a little comb applicator, which is so considerate because I feel like you buy other hair oils and it's just this. And I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that? Before I'm washing my hair, if I've got a few hours, I will just like section out my hair, put this through and like a bit of like just, get the blood circulating there. And then I brush it through to the ends of my hair, put it into a clip and then just do my housework. I did notice I rarely had any fallout in the shower. This one I know for sure was amazing. So at my work, it's funny because you have customers come in and they want a recommendation, but they really just want like a viral product or something that's trending, something that someone on TikTok has told them to get. And there's no hate to that. I'm just saying sometimes there are products that are actually better or people don't really understand their skin and see if that is actually what they really need. But something that unfortunately is definitely worth the hype, in my opinion, are the Medicube Zero Pore Pads. I was a bit skeptical because I thought that's probably so harsh for your skin. It's just trending online. So like, it's probably shit, but they're really good. They are really good, unfortunately. And that's kind of what I say to every customer. I'm like, unfortunately, they are really good. It's a great daily exfoliant. It's light enough that it just like keeps your skin clean and refreshed without it stripping too much. There is a mild version if you prefer. There's PHA, so it's a gentler exfoliant and it's balanced with a lot more hydrating ingredients. This still does have like a great balance. In my opinion, it's not super strong. It just keeps the skin polished. It's helped with my texture. It's definitely helped with like clogged pores, especially in my T-zone area, which is where I used to get it. I don't want to throw it out. It feels like such a waste of a container, but I have no idea what to put in here. So does anyone have any ideas of how to repurpose this in some kind of way? Another toner pad that I loved was the Round Lab Docto pads. Rather than using these as a toner pad, I was using them more as like a daily mask when I just felt like I needed a bit more moisture. So I just stretched them over my cheeks, my forehead, and I found that was a way that I really like to use these. I can't remark too much about them as a daily toner. I think they'd be great for people with sensitive skin, being that it's mainly like panthenol based. But I do just really like these as an option for a mask. But people don't want to hear that either. Like I'm at work, I'm like, don't buy like 20 masks. Just buy like toner pads. If you buy the same mask, buy a toner pad and then use that as a mask every day. But people don't want to hear it. But it's a great cost saving option because especially I don't really feel like sometimes my whole face needs it, I can put them on my cheeks and then just eat my breakfast and get ready for work. And it's just a nice way to like refresh the skin and keep it plump and supple. It did fall into my toast a couple times, but that's the price you pay for beauty. Something else that I really do think is worth the hype as well is the Anua niacinamide and tranexamic acid serum. I didn't track how this goes for dark spots in particular. In general, like pigmentation is something that I struggle with, especially scarring. But the main thing that I noticed with this was a general radiance. Like, so I looked brighter, I looked more refreshed, I looked more radiant. So I'd say it's like brightening in that way rather than, again, I just didn't check in particular for the dark spot. But I do feel like it's helped in general brighten. And next, the Skin 1004 Centella Soothing Cream. I don't know if it's Skin 1004 or Skin 1004, okay? But the point is the brand's not Centella, okay? It's the ingredient. 10 whatever is the brand and the Madagascar Centella is the range. Okay? Sorry to get slightly aggressive with that, but there's customer trauma there, okay? I actually bought the soothing cream by accident because I thought that I was buying the cream, but it was a very happy accident because I really do like this cream. This one is more of like a gel, but it's a gel. I don't know why I'm squeezing when I know there's nothing in there. When I used this, it was the first like gel moisturizer that I've used that I actually thought like, my skin's been great all day and I haven't felt oily or dry or anything like that. Again, it has calming, soothing ingredients, which for me is great during the day. I layer enough toners and moisturizing things that I don't feel like I need a super moisturizing cream. I'm happy with just a gel to kind of go over the top of everything. So I've really liked this one. Bought a little mini one of the Purita Oat and Calming Gel Cream with oat seed water. And I really, really like this one. At first, I hated it. I was like, this shit is so sticky. It's so annoying. I can feel it on my face. But then I realized I was using way too much. You only need a little bit of this, like literally a pea-sized amount. And that was the sweet spot. And I loved using this. It was great to layer. It didn't stick or peel or feel sticky. And it was great under makeup as well. I didn't have any problems with it. And my skin just felt calm all day. It didn't feel dry or oily. So I'm really converted to gel moisturizers. I know this has been around for ages, but it recently was restocked at my work. So I thought I'd try it and I really do like this a lot. So it has birch juice, which is a humectant. So it helps to keep your skin moisturized and hold on to that moisture. And I just found when I do use this, it's very comfortable. It doesn't feel sticky, doesn't leave me sweaty. I found the Beauty of Joseon one was very similar in consistency and in texture, but I liked the way that this one performed better. Lastly, we have a cleanser that I was using. It was my ride or die cleanser. This is the Matcha Hemp Hydrating Cleanser. I'm a huge fan of Leah Yu. I credit her to really teaching me about my skin. I learned so much from her YouTube channel back in the day. So when she launched her own products, I was very fast to jump onto it. It's a gel cleanser. I urge you all to try a gel cleanser once in your life. This one has matcha and hemp seed oil, so it helps your skin barrier to not be too stripped. It cleans your face, controls the pores. It's just honestly perfect. Even though I'm not using this at the moment, I'm trialing another cleanser. This is still a cult favorite of mine and will always be in the house. So that's all my empties. That's everything that I used in like the first quarter of the year. Bear in mind it's Australian summer, so a lot of the products you might not like, but I don't care. I love them. So let me know if you have any questions down below and I'll see you in the next one.